Hey guys, this is P.M.R.Bonez88, and today I'm a little sick. I got the cold, but it's not gonna stop me from doing a review. So today, for my next superhero movie review that I'll be talking about today, is The Incredible Hulk, which stars Edward Norton, Liv Tyler, and William Hurt. So this Hulk movie is actually a reboot to after the previous movie of Ang Lee's 2003 The Hulk, which this movie was okay, but it wasn't the kind of the story of the Hulk what we expected to be. So The Incredible Hulk, the reboot, is actually much better than the Ang Lee's Hulk, and it had the good different environments and the dialogue to this movie, and to fit in with the characters for the actors and the actresses, to fit in each and different characters. It really fit in, and it also has some familiar scenes like where Bruce uses the machine, the chair, which exposes to the gamma radiation to make him as the Hulk, almost based off the 1970s TV show of The Incredible Hulk. So this movie was really good, and it was actually action-packed and had a great story plot about him. So this movie is about Bruce Banner. Now he's hiding away from the government, and he is exposed to the gamma radiation, which causes him to become the Hulk. He tries to make a cure for himself, and he wants to get rid of this Hulk once and for all so he can have a normal life. General Ross wants to capture him, but not to kill him, but this time to use his Hulk's power, the gamma radiation, so that way he could create super soldiers. First volunteer was named Agent Blonsky. He was the first volunteer to become using the super soldier serum. When Blonsky gets the super soldier serum, it somehow gives him more power, like the power of speed, agility, strength. So technically he's all invincible. He's showing off his own powers, and all of a sudden somehow there are some side effects of where he uses super soldier serum. Somehow his bones starts to show up, and both of his rib cage and his backbone, it starts to show up and like pop out of nowhere. So somehow there's a bit of side effect. So what happens, he somehow turns into and becomes the Abomination. In the comic books, the Abomination, he turns into some kind of a giant sea creature monster-ish, but in the movies he's the Abomination just would prefer it as an ordinary monster. But the backbone and his ribcage just like pop out, turns out from inside out, and the visual effects and seeing that the backbone comes out and it turns into Spike and comes right out of his, like rips off his skin off of his back. That was like very super effective, and how it turned him and made him into this Abomination monster. It was so great, and including the CGI effects, they were so graphical and looked so real to see the Abomination and the Hulk fighting off back in New York City. So where Bruce runs into Betty at the university, and both Betty and Bruce, they go out and find this other professor named Professor Stern. Bruce still wants to get rid of the Hulk out of him once and for all, but it didn't really get rid of him that much. So the Hulk is still inside of him, it's still a part of him. So the Hulk is a part of Bruce. So both Hulk and Bruce are two different beings, but they're still a part of each other. But this movie is so amazing, and there is also a cameo. I'm gonna say this right now. If those of you who didn't see The Incredible Hulk yet, too bad. I'm just gonna spoil it and just say right now that at the end, where General Ross is at the bar, Robert Downey Jr. plays as Tony Stark. He comes in. He has a cameo, and he talks about that he wants to put a special team together, which is the Avengers. Surprising. That surprised me that Tony Stark was in it. That really surprised me as well. So this movie was amazing. So just to rate this film, I would give it a 90 out of 100. This movie was so great, and the story plot flowed the movie, including with the characters' dialogues, and have all these different environments. And the battle between Hulk and the Abomination was epic. It was amazing, or should I say, incredible. And I do have this movie on Blu-ray and DVD. Next week I'll be taking a break for the superhero movie reviews, and I'll be going back. Moving to is the horror slasher movie reviews, which will be in October, and Halloween is going to come soon. So by October, talk about my horror slasher movie reviews. I'll be talking about is all the Halloween movies. And this is P.M.R.Bonez88 signing off. The saying is, peace!